DMV. It's your girl, Topnotch Filer here, and I get the pleasure of interviewing Arrev Tenae. Arrev Tenae, how are you tonight?
Hey, I'm feeling great now that I'm in the building with Top Notch.
Yeah, we about to do this interview.
Sure.
Okay, so look, tell us a little about Arrev Tenae.
That's a really good question, Top Notch. So, a Rev Tanae is me. And what I mean by that is right now, I'm a young woman navigating through her 20s, chasing my passion for music through my voice, through figuring out how to make beats and doing all types of projects, even while balancing motherhood. That's exactly who I am. And my goal right now is to create a space for myself in the music industry. Most people are trying to find their space and where they should be, but I'm trying to create a space. Okay.
I like that. I like that. And I really have watched you grown and to be this fabulous artist as well. So how do you approach your songwriting?
Ooh, I like that question. So I have two ways to go about it. Okay. So the first way that I go about songwriting is first I find a beat, I listen to it, I try to see what that beat makes me feel, and then from then on, I write to the beat. Like as it's playing, I'm writing my lyrics, stopping it, going back, listening to the beat, make sure that it's on beat with the beat. That's the first way that I go about it. Second way I go about it is I'll already have my lyrics written down. The only part that's hard about that is trying to find a beat that actually goes with the lyrics and that actually matches it up. You don't want to find a beat like it's a great beat and you like it. You think that it resonates with your words, but then it just like it doesn't go along with it, if you know what I mean.
Okay. All right. I like that. I guess my next question, Arab Tanae, who inspires you and why?
So I have two people that inspire me. First one being my mom. I say my mom because even when I was young, she has always pushed me to chase my dreams and never give up. So by that, I mean first it started out with piano lessons, then it started out with voice lessons. And then when I was tired of that, you know how kids are, going from one hobby to the next. I went to teaching myself how to read music and playing the violin, and she just paid for the lessons. And from then on out, music has always been in my life, and my mom has always supported me no matter what. So watching her chase her dreams and encouraging me is really inspiring. And then the second person is my daughter. Now that I have a little one following me around and watching everything I do, she pushes me to be the best version of myself. I've never wanted to be, or I've never been this motivated in my life to chase my dreams while also showing her that the grind doesn't stop when something happens in your life. If anything, it should make you push harder. And she inspires me to do that.
So I guess too, what will make you being a single mom? Is that okay to say?
Yeah.
What advice would you have for a single mom that's struggling right now and she don't know which road to take far as the industry or whatever?
Yeah. Balancing music and motherhood. Ooh. So I'm still new to parenthood in itself. You know, it's my daughter's one, and trying to navigate this single is tough. I can't say that it's easy, but the biggest thing that anybody should have when you're a parent and you're trying to chase your dreams is, of course, you should have patience with your child, but don't forget to have patience for yourself. Like you're learning too. So what I mean by that is you're going to make mistakes down the road, right? But what matters is that you learn from those mistakes. The issue is don't keep making the same mistakes and not taking anything from that. Learn and go. Process it. Don't sit on it. Learn and go from there. And I think that that will take you the farthest with balancing out chasing your dreams, and being the best parent that you could be to your child.
Mm, okay. I guess too, what makes you stand out amongst all the artists?
Mm. I think what makes me stand out from other artists is my flow, my cadence, the sound of my voice. For instance, a lot of people will tell me that my voice is raspy and it's very, but it's smooth. It's smooth but raspy, and I'm like, you know what? I don't mind that. If you could differentiate me from my voice, that's pretty cool. So I think that the way that my flow comes off really, sticks me out from the crowd.
I like that. I like that for us
Me
a
too.
whole lot. I like that for us. I guess too, do you consider yourself a role model?
Mm.
Mm.
If you would have asked me this 2 years ago, I'd say no. But now that I'm a mom, and like I said earlier, I have this little girl. She's looking up to me. Everything that I do from since she's been born to now to later, I want it to be a reflection of how good of a mom I am, and the things that I put out there. I want it to be impactful, and I want her to know that I see her, and I know that she sees me. And if she sees me, I know that there's a little girl on the TV out there seeing me too. So I do consider myself a role model now.
I see you as a role model. I agree.
Oh yeah.
Wholeheartedly. I agree. You are a
That's
role model.
cool.
Okay, so who are your biggest musical influencers?
Mm, I like that question. So it's a range, okay?
Okay.
Let's start with the OGs. I am inspired by Missy Elliott. That girl raps, she sings, she makes beats. Then you have Amy Winehouse. Then you have Brandy. I love Brandy's voice. It's just something about it. It really, you just know it's her. That's kind of what I was saying earlier about what makes me stand out is you could tell by somebody's voice who they are. So those are my OG girls, right? Then I really like Summer Walker,
Okay.
even Kelly Rowland. She's an OG as well.
Agree.
Yeah, that's it's a long list of people, but the main people that really inspire me are those people.
So if you had a choice to do a collabo with one of the artists that you just talked about, who would it be and why?
Off the bat, Summer Walker. Off the bat, because I relate to her on such a level with what she says in her lyrics from her first project, Last Day of Summer, to who she is now as a mom of three. And it's just like, wow, you're still out here, you're doing the thing, you're a single mom, and you sound good. I wanna do something with her. If she would to ever give me the chance, I would say immediately yes, please. Also Tink. I love me some Tink. I would love to do a collab with her. She's so talented all around. Sings, raps, beautiful. If you see this Tink, I love you.
So you did a go go song, right?
Yes.
Let's speak on that just a little bit.
Okay.
You represented the DMV, right?
Pretty Girl
What was your
County.
inspiration behind that go go song?
My mom actually inspired me, you guys. She had been begging me ever since I honestly started to record my music. She's like, so you know you gotta make a go-go song. And I'm like, no, I don't. Just because you love your go-go don't mean nothing. Then, I was like, you know what? I reached out to my good friend who is a producer. His name is Eddie Ambition, and he makes go-go beats. And I listened to one and I was like, well, this I could really make a remix of my song Frequency and make this into a go-go song because I really like the energy off of this. So from there on out, that was my baby. I made that in 2022 and we're just now pushing it because it's just that precious to me. You got to take your time with the things that you love the most. So
I like that for the DC region. I really
me
do.
too.
I feel as though
Yep.
you have a hit on your hand.
Pretty Girl County. I had a step.
Pretty Girl County. But let's talk about All Night. Let's touch bases on what you did for all night.
Yes, man. My team is amazing. Jada says she's extremely talented with her eye. She had a partner there. I will refer to him as Keith. That's her partner. And everybody that came, you would have thought that we all knew each other and didn't meet that first day, but
Right.
man, I just wanted a feel good song. People aren't out here making feel good songs anymore. And I just wanted to step out and see what I could do differently. I usually prefer slow songs, soulful songs. There could be a little bit of soul in all night. People might feel that way. But to me, I just wanted to make a fun song that told people to get up here. Let's dance.
Yeah, you vibe with that song. But
Yeah.
let's talk about Garden.
Oh,
Let's touch on Garden.
whoa! She's bringing out the
Yeah.
whole thing,
Let's
y'all.
talk
That's a
let's talk about Garden.
man. Okay, so Garden is a very lovely song. It's off my very first EP called Mood Swings, and honestly, I was sitting at my old job listening to this beat, and I was like, "Whoa, this sounds so mystical." And from there on out, I was just like, I need this. I from from that point on, I was like, this is the one. And that's what created Garden. I just thought there should be a song out here for people that are scared to trust, wanna trust, wanna let people in but can't. And I refer to them as a rose, as a garden of roses, a garden, untouched garden. All they need is some water and some love and some sunlight. That's what we all need.
I know this question came across again, but I'm going to ask it, right? How do
Okay.
you manage being a mother as well as being an artist?
I make sure that I take time for myself. And it's hard to try to listen to beats and and actually make lyrics when my child is there and she asking me for some milk and cookies. You know what I'm saying? So I make sure that, maybe if I can put her down for a nap or bedtime, I step away for a second and I give a Rev Tenae that moment to flourish the way that she needs to. I need complete silence. Can't nobody ask me for nothing. I'm on do not disturb. Don't bother me. I'm in album mode.
Got it. Got it. I
Yeah,
like
so
that.
that's the best way that I personally can navigate through being an artist and motherhood. I need to step away sometimes. Sometimes it's necessary so I can make sure I get all my thoughts on the paper clearly.
Okay, so this question right here was from one of your fans. They want to know what's next for Areb today.
Hmm. Should I tell him top notch?
Go ahead, spill the beans.
Okay, I'll give a little spiel. So, 2025, we are going to officially be dropping the album. I don't want to tell you guys the month, but 2025, Diary of a Mother will be dropped. It's basically going to be about me navigating through my first year of motherhood, trying to figure out who I am, what I am, and how I'm doing it, and rebuilding myself up. I know that I'm no longer the same person I used to be, but there's still some parts of me that I can hold on to for myself, and I can still give to my daughter as well. So that's what that album is going to be about, and I'm really excited to share that intimacy with my fans and my supporters.
Well, I just want to say I've watched you grow, right? I
Hmm.
watched you grow and blossom into this beautiful queen, right?
Right.
And I watched your music career just take off. And I'm just here for the ride. And I'm proud of you. I'm
Thank
going to say
you.
that. And I also will say thank you for allowing me to interview you,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And much success.
Thank you.
Okay.
Cheers to our success.
Cheers to the
Thank you
success.
for having me.
No problem. Well, guys, this ends our talks with Top Notch. I had a pleasure of interviewing a Rev Tenae. Stay tuned. Watch out for this young, upcoming, inspiring artist.
Okay.
Good night, guys.
Wait.
Stay tuned.
So You guys can also find me on social media on my platforms Instagram, Arrev Tenae, that's ARREVTENAE. And I also have my own website, arevtenae.net. Subscribe to my YouTube and follow me on Facebook and stay, up to date with everything that's coming out.
You heard her. You heard her. As we end Arrev tonight, I really appreciate you taking the time out to do this interview. And like you said, she has many platforms. Let's follow her. Good night, folks.
Good night.